All right, welcome to Grandpa Pete's political commentary and musical, beautiful music, know-it-all society. We're going to have us a new, pretty old song, and it's got some political commentary. The name of this song is Give Me Your Tired, Your Poor by Irving Berlin. Now, this was copyright 1949. Now, this song is associated with a Statue of Liberty. Now, how it's associated with a Statue of Liberty when it was written in 1949 and the Statue of Liberty was built in 1886. At least I remember back in 1986 when they had the 100th anniversary of the Statue of Liberty, and I vaguely remember 1886 when they had it all built. Shiny green, or was it copper? It's a long time ago. But I've heard of this song for a long time, but I don't know if I've ever actually heard it all the way through well enough to hear all the words. It's got some very touching words. Now, I do believe in legal immigration. I don't believe it should just be limited to the English and the Danes and the Swedish, even though that takes care of my ancestors. They all came from England, Denmark, and Sweden. I guess if you want to include the Norwegians, I guess that would include them. But I think that it should include whoever is going to come here legally. It's all right with me. And I'm not a political scholar. I don't know what the requirements are, but I think there should be requirements. Alrighty, but not for me to decide. But if you ask my opinion, we need to have legalized immigration and not have race the basis of that. And at the same time, we better do something to legalize the people that work in the farms, picking our fruit and picking our vegetables, because they're not making a minimum wage. And I don't know what to do about that either. But better not call them illegal, because I think they're necessary. It'd be nice if they could make a wage off of that too, a living wage. But the main thing I wanted to touch on is the words of this song, which I don't think many people know. They've just heard the first line. Give me your tired, your poor. Based on a piece of poetry by Emma Lazarus. How'd you like to be named Emma Lazarus? How'd you like to have that name, Mr. and Mrs. Lazarus? I'm not sure about that, but that's okay too. I'm not going to discriminate against the Lazaruses. Or do you say the Lazari? I don't know for sure. But just listen to this poem and see if it doesn't cause some controversy in your heart, okay? Just listen to this poem. Give me your tired, your poor. That sounds reasonable. Your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. That sounds pretty good. What's next? The wretched refuse of your teeming shore? The wretched refuse? You know what that means? That's shocking, man. I don't like that. Wretched is one thing, okay? That means you're pretty bad off, okay? But refuse, that's not like in this restaurant, we reserve the right to serve refuse to anybody. Well, I guess it is like that. Refuse means garbage, okay? I don't like that. If my ancestors came through Ellis Island, and I'm pretty sure they did, from England and Denmark and Sweden, plus sneak in the Norwegians if you want to, and whoever else, I don't think they'd rightly like that to be called refuse. I don't like this poem. Who's the one who thought up this poem to imply that all the immigrants is all wretched refuse? I don't like that. Let me start over. Let me see if I can adjust this in my heart to see if I have misunderstood something. All right, here we go. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Okay. I like it. I like a lot of it. I like some of it, but I don't care about this wretched refuse stuff. You know, it's no wonder they don't give you the whole text. Well, nevertheless, it is a very famous song by Irving Berlin. And so I guess I'll do it. Maybe, I said that I was going to include every pretty song ever written. And if it wasn't 100% pretty, I would still include it if it had some kind of, historical importance. And I think that this song has to fall into that latter category because of that text. Ugh. The wretched refuse. That's shocking, man. I don't like that. But anyway, here's the song. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Sandy's the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shores. Sandy's the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. As mentioned, I include that for historical interest only already. I don't necessarily think I want to call that a beautiful song. I think it's slightly overrated. I don't know. Okay, there's my opinion. There we go.